The City of Lloydminster's wastewater treatment plant is a bit of a murky situation. It requires immediate repairs.
We have issues at the wastewater treatment plant, and these are one of those that are urgent. These are an immediate emergency in essence.
The baffling curtain in Cell 1 of the wastewater treatment plant has not been in operation since the second week of May. Now, the replacement will cost the city just over $120,000.
Happening is we have waste entering Cell 1, which is the largest cell at the wastewater treatment plant, and rather than have the ability to literally circle and diffuse is what it's supposed to do, it's passing almost immediately through that cell.
The short-circuiting of the water is making it more difficult to treat the water for contaminants. The Saskatchewan Water Security Agency and Environment Climate Change Canada have both been notified of the issue. The Celebrate Canada 150 murals new home has been determined. City Council has approved the mosaic being placed on City Hall. 150 murals are being placed across the country to help unify communities and celebrate their diversity. Council hopes the mural will be in place by the fall. Councillor Monroe raised some concerns about having the mural being placed outdoors.
So I just want the longevity, and for the amount of money that we're putting into it, if there is some sort of a UV protective or some sort of a protection that you can put on the outside of it, I don't see why we wouldn't at least explore that option and just get a cost estimate on what that might be.
The mural will be placed on the west wall of City Hall. A new school in the border city may be small, but their approach to education is mighty. As Michaela Henshaw reports, Wardian Academy not only focuses on the importance of academics, but giving their learners skills for lifelong learning.
So we're going to kind of flip it around, and we'll start with our heroes presenting the work that they've done.
When you set foot in this school, you won't see any classrooms or desks. Instead, a vibrant, collaborative studio.
They're excited to be here and they're engaged.
Wardian Academy opened its doors in September 2017 as an affiliate school to Acton Academy. The first school opened in Austin, Texas, and has now grown to over 60 schools worldwide.
I went and visited a school in Ontario, and when I saw the way the school operates and the way the kids were learning, I just felt like every kid should have this opportunity.
The independent school is registered with the Saskatchewan Ministry of Education, but unlike a traditional classroom, learners at Wardian Academy are self-motivated and focus on learning soft skills, or as Acton calls it, 21st century learning.
They're learning to collaborate, think outside the box, be creative, make mistakes, and learn that that's okay and how to get back up again and keep going. We're building them for the future. Like, these are skills that I think are vital to the future of our world.
The school doesn't have any homework or tests, with most of the work being on the computer. It allows students to work at their own pace.
It feels like a big weight taken off your shoulders.
I find that it's more fair, because if one kid is ahead of the class, he can go to his next grade level, actually.
We're seeing that a lot of students under this Acton model are excelling like 2 grade levels a year.
And by approaching education untraditionally, it allows Wardian students, or heroes as they call them, to discover their purpose.
When a hero leaves Wardian, I just really hope for them that they have found their passion. They know they're a special and unique person with so much to give.
Michaela Henshaw, Newcap News.
The Lloydminster Rescue Squad had their permanent new home delivered to them earlier this week. Construction on the 22 by 52 square foot office was built by Lloydminster Comp construction students, and now all that needs to be done is carpeting, painting, and air conditioning.
So we're pretty excited. We're in the final stages now of getting it ready. It has been moved to our location, so we're getting ready here in the next couple weeks to move in. So we're pretty excited for that.
For 33 years, the rescue squad has moved from location to location, but thanks to construction students at Lloyd Comp and donations by Boundary Ford, R&D Plumbing and Heating, and K&R Building Movers and Condro Electric, the permanent office is almost all ready to go.
Jokingly, we kind of mentioned maybe a new office building for Lloyd Rescue Squad, and he actually jumped on board with it right away. And Boundary Ford caught wind of it. We had spoke to them, and they wanted to get involved. So they were our major supporter with $45,000 to kick the project off.
The rescue squad says they're hoping to be fully settled into the office in the next 2 weeks. Well, Bud Miller Park is the place to be this weekend as the City of Lloydminster celebrates Canada Day. Heather Klages has your details in this week's What's Happening.
The city of Lloydminster is hosting a huge party to celebrate Canada Day on Sunday right here at Bud Miller Park, and you're invited out to take in all the free, fun family activities. The opening ceremonies get underway at 1 o'clock on the main stage, and then you can take the kids over to check out the family fun zone. There's a number of different things going on there, including a craft tent and lots of bouncy houses. They also have the BioClean Adventure Zone. That's where you're going to find the mechanical bull. They're also going to have a funhouse maze set up and a whole lot more. And they've got great entertainment on the stage throughout the day. There's also the multicultural showcase at Lakeland College, and they wrap the evening up with the Dirt Rich Band starting at 7 o'clock, then a huge fireworks display at 11. We hope to see you at Bud Miller Park on Canada Day. The Manitou Pioneer Museum has big plans to celebrate Canada Day as well. Things get underway at 2 o'clock, and it includes old-fashioned kids games, horseshoes, bingo, and so much more. Plus, they'll wrap the day up with fireworks. Admission will be by donation. There's lots to celebrate in July. We've got Canada Day coming up, and in the U.S., they're getting set to celebrate their Independence Day. So this weekend, we want to give you a chance to win a copy of the latest American Idol winner CD from Trent Harmon. If you saw him on the show, you'll want to get a copy of this album, and it's really easy. All you have to do is email your name and daytime phone number to tvcontest@newcap.ca. We want to say thanks to John at Universal Music Canada for setting us up with the music. And you can get your tickets now for the annual Paradise Hill Summer Bash coming up on August the 11th. Headlining this year, the Washboard Union. Get your tickets at Paradise Hill Ranch in Western Wear. Well, whatever you choose to do this weekend, I hope you have a great one. I'm Heather Kleigis, and that's what's happening.
This is Newcap Sports.
Well, the regular season is over. Over 17 games, the Extreme put together an impressive 9-game winning streak, but stumbled near the end, winning over their last 4 games. Now the spotlight turns to playoffs, and as Lance Phillips reports, it's the Extreme's second-round opponent that has their focus.
2 losses to the Lakeland Heat and another to the Vermilion Roar wasn't the way Lloydminster expected to finish its 2018 regular season. However, the postseason presents new opportunity, especially in round 1. The Extreme host a pair of home games against the Edmonton Warriors, a team Lloydminster beat handily in both meetings. And although it should be, the focus isn't on Edmonton. It's on a team Lloydminster will almost certainly meet in the second round.
I think they're definitely excited to get going here against, and then the same thing, they don't want to look past the Warriors. We know that we're gonna take care of business here in that first weekend, but everyone's looking ahead to play Cold Lake. Everyone wants Cold Lake. They've had our number the last couple of years, and I think it's definitely time that we take one.
In this series, we're really just trying to get clicking fully and really see what we've developed over the season and kind of be ready to fire on all cylinders going up, hopefully against the next round. And it'll be a good practice because they're not the worst team in the league. They'll give us something to work with. We can practice with them. It'll be a good opportunity to kind of get in shape for hopefully the second round.
But in order to get through round 2, there are a few key areas requiring attention.
Making sure everyone's at the rink and on the floor and getting kind of full commitment from everyone. And then once we have that, we need to finally tune our stick skills, which we've kind of battled with all season here and there.
I want to make sure the power play is shored right up. Those are always big opportunities to score. Sometimes we've, on the defensive side, we haven't gotten the ball back quick enough. It's been a struggle all year with that. Offensively, on the power play, we've been playing great. We've got 5 guys up there that can score at will.
In what's almost become tradition, it's expected that Cold Lake and Lloydminster will meet in round 2. And the Extreme know exactly what's required to earn a berth in an Alberta Provincial Championship, an accomplishment the Extreme have never done before.
They're a fast team, but they send a lot of cutters through the middle, so their offense is really fast. On transition, they're really fast. As long as we can match them, be smart with our transition, and use our body, moving them out of their lanes, keeping on them at all times, I think we'll be fine.
You got 2 guys that, they can score. They're probably the best players in the league. And, when our defense is right, we're definitely going to be able to shut them down. And they'll have a lot of trouble if that happens.
Lance Phillips, Newcap Sports, Lloydminster.
This is Newcap weather with Michaela Henshaw.
All right, welcome back. We were hearing some thunder during the 5 o'clock hour, and now it's turned into rain. Unfortunately, we are seeing that thunderstorm roll through the border city. Kind of could be the story throughout the weekend, unfortunately, for Canada Day. Let's look at our next 24 hours here. The precipitation's kind of going to be on and off here in the border city. Could continue into Canada Day, hopefully just the morning, but again, it could be on and off throughout Canada Day, which sucks if you're off to Bud Miller Park, so pack an umbrella. Let's look at our regional temperatures for tomorrow. Lac-La-Biche going up to 22, Bonnyville 23, 22 in St. Paul, Vegreville 22, and 21 in Edmonton tomorrow. Looking over to the other side here, 23 in Isle of Cross, Green Lake 24, Meadow Lake 24, Lloydminster, hopefully we're going to hit 22 tomorrow, but again, those showers could continue. Let's look at our national forecast. So, over in Vancouver, still in the teens, 17, a little bit rainy there. Same within Whitehorse. Yellowknife also only at 16, 22 in Edmonton currently. Edmonton was our hotspot in Alberta today. They hit 23. So it's kind of the average, so not too warm across the province today. Regina, 22, 25 in Winnipeg. Hotspot, 30 degrees in Toronto, and I think it's because Drake dropped his new album. Might be fire, so I think that's why it's so hot there. Iqaluit, 6 degrees. It's real cold, not really July weather. All right, currently in the Battlefords, 20 degrees tonight. Going to drop down to 11, which is a little bit warmer than the average. Those clouds are going to continue into tomorrow. Ignore that heat warning that is currently not in effect, clearly, with the temperatures we're seeing. Lakeland region, 18 degrees, are seeing that thunderstorm roll in overnight. We could see that kind of continue into tomorrow. Hopefully it'll cool off by Canada Day. Hitting 11 tonight and then 23 with some clouds tomorrow. Midwest region, 17, also seeing those thunderstorms. Dropping to 10 degrees tomorrow. Again, this cloud cover is going to kind of stake around for the next week or so. 22 tomorrow. Looking at our 7-day forecast, 22 for Saturday, 19 for Sunday, and that is Canada Day. Hopefully the showers just are in the morning, but they will be on and off throughout the day. Monday, 18 degrees. Tuesday, 19. That chance precipitation kind of continues, dropping down to 16 on Wednesday. Thursday, going up a little bit to 22 with those high double digits, hitting back on Friday. We're not too far off the averages for this time of year. 21 for your high and 10 for your low. We'll take a look at your weather forecast coming up later in the show.